In my lifetime, I've heard countless stories about violations of human rights and civil rights. I've used my checkbook and my voice to support causes that uphold the political freedom of an individual, a group, and a nation. Yet with all the outrage I feel when so many suffer from injustice, it took a very personal brush with justice to help me realize the importance of freedom. I'm Susan Diamond, Chief of Pray, and my vlog today is called Show Your Patriotic Spirit. Someone close to me was incarcerated. Poor judgment, crime committed, arrested. He was serving his sentence, living a life that was not his choice. The visit to jail was a real eye-opener. Prisoners do not enjoy common courtesy or customer service, and neither do their visitors. I was bound by all sorts of rules, many of them pretty stupid. But in a small way, I felt my freedom was taken from me in the hour I was allowed visitation. I can still remember the exhilarating feeling as I left the complex. Stopping at Stuckey's on the drive home never felt so good. If my limited lack of freedom for one small stretch of time was so impactful, what must it have been like for an Iraqi citizen under the reign of Saddam Hussein? How would I feel if it was illegal for me to drive my car because I'm a woman living in Saudi Arabia? And who could I trust if I lived in Myanmar? I do not take my freedom for granted. I got an email recently from Kathy. Kathy was emailing her address book to let us know what happened to her just before the midterm elections. She was moderating a candidates debate for the nonpartisan League of Women Voters at the local high school. It quickly turned ugly, and she became the victim of a plan to disrupt the debate. It was a stunt staged to gain media attention, and it worked. She's been the trending topic on Twitter, a YouTube video villain, and evil, un-American du jour for a certain Fox News commentator. You have to see it to believe it. Google Kathy Tate Bradish videos. You'll see for yourself. Here's a quote from Adlai Stevenson. "Patriotism is not short, frenzied bursts of emotion, but the tranquil and steady dedication of a lifetime." This from a man who witnessed the atrocities of McCarthyism. As Kathy's story reminds us, it is just as relevant today. We are living in a time when small-minded idiots with personal agendas are allowed unlimited sound bites. It seems that in the clamor to be more American than our neighbor, it's okay to brand someone a traitor, unless they can pass a sensationally slanted pop quiz. I give thanks of the highest order to true patriots, men and women who honor the political system and play it straight. I give thanks to compassionate leaders and loyal supporters who respect the right of each one of us to believe as we choose. I give thanks to the soldiers, past and present, who defend our country so that we may know justice is served and freedom prevails. And now a prayer from Prayables.com. Let it ring. I woke this morning in America, and I know what freedom is. When there is injustice, I am free to fight. When there is silence, I am free to speak. Where there is hate, I am free to love. And when I grope in the darkness for understanding, I am free to seek the light. I am free to find you. Thank you for this bold and open-hearted nation, and for the bold and open-hearted leaders who protect my life of precious liberty. Tonight my soul explodes with praise, my joy bursting its colors against tonight's sky.